Hello, bore da, good morning, croeso i'r venter, welcome to the venture. It is trying to rain here this morning, it is a bit grey, and hello, I haven't spoken to you for over a week, because I've been off on my hollybobs, but that means that there's absolutely loads to discover here at the venture this morning. I'm hoping as well that the stuttery effect on the videos is gone, so these should be a bit better for you. Good morning, John Hughes, bore da, how are you, son? I'll just switch this round. How do I do that? There we go. So we had some pallets delivered by Westdale Services last week, and I think we've also had a delivery from somebody else, but there's been absolutely loads of dens springing up, which is great. You just have a nosy in there, so that's just under the runway here in the nature. I'm still conducting my sort of site check at the moment because we have home educators coming in very shortly to enjoy the site. So I sort of have to do that and do this at the same time before all the play evidence is unsettled. Happy Lancashire Day. That's to celebrate the historic county of Lancashire. So I suppose I'm going to mark that by saying I love Quarry. I absolutely love Coronation Street. So that will be my salute to Lancashire today. I will catch up on my Quarry. This is a terrific den. Let me just turn this around. So completely built out of pallets. We've got this tarpaulin that was in the nature area that is now being put to good use. I've got some carpet in there, and brilliant, especially in this weather. Hiding from the elements is certainly an essential feature that we need on the playground. Just to switch around, another bit of news: the water play area has been retired for the winter, obviously due to potential freezing. That pump has to be sort of sheltered from the cold and turned off so that there's as little water in the pipe as possible. Because as we know, when it gets icy cold, water expands and then that bursts pipes, which isn't good for our water bill or for our equipment. So that's been retired now until it gets a bit warmer. On the sandpit, we've got this little piece of decking or a plank that's come out from the fire pit. And it looks like this idea of an obstacle course on the sandpit has continued. We've got those sort of ramps there, chair, tyres, and the slides. I love this. I was playing with this myself the other day. But you just go, oh, I can't even do it anymore. It's so full. You made like a little wave machine. Oops. How cool is that? Sometimes it's just best not to grow up. So yeah, I've got a lot to catch up with today, and like I said, I think we've had another donation of pallets because, oh, I've clicked on John rather than switching it round. Come on, turn around. There we go. We've had plenty more pallets just by the front here, so they could be more from Westdale, which these came from, or they could be even more, which is absolutely great. So a quick note on loose parts: if you work for a company that regularly throws things like pallets out, bring them down, especially in the winter months for fires. They are of so much use to us. Also, any other spare things, if you have tools that are, you know, still worthy but not good enough for your work, they'll be gratefully received here. Also, any other bits and bobs that you might not even realise has play value. Anything from milk bottle tops to empty yogurt containers, anything like that that could be used as play on the playground will be gratefully received down here at the venture. So bring them on down, that'd be great. I'm just going to switch this round. Another den, I assume. It may have collapsed a little bit, but we've got these big tyres. In fact, some of them I don't think I've seen before. They might be new. That climbing wall is right underneath there. That was on the other side. Some tarpaulin and a bit of tree. So I'm going to assume that that's some sort of den that's been built again. I'm going to go and check that end of the nature. One, because I haven't been down there yet. But two, oh, just another note. The runway for the zip wire has been closed for a couple of weeks because the runway mat was sort of all overgrown. But we've come up with a solution, and that is to sprinkle the surface with sand so that people can get on there. Be sure to say hello if you're watching, by the way. Good morning to John Hughes, you've already joined in. But I can give you a shout out then. So yeah, the zip wire is now in use as we've sprinkled the runway with sand, which seems to alleviate the problem. Oh, it's not from this den. I assumed that climbing wall was from here. But as you can see, revisiting this den, it's well and truly been demolished. The play here has stopped from what I can see, but perhaps it will spring back into life again. So as I said, home educators will be coming on site any minute now, so that's why I'm just walking around very quickly and doing this video a little bit unplanned. We'll be back open as the playground from tomorrow, from 4 o'clock. I believe we had some staff illness yesterday. I spotted on Facebook that the playground was closed. So, brwsiwch chwella to the staff members who are not well. Hope you're feeling better soon. And we'll have a bit of a better update then. Paul Ford, morning. Good morning, bore da, Paul. Thanks for joining in. That's the state of play at the venture. Perhaps if something happens later on in the day, I'll join you then. But if not, diolch am gwylio. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you soon. Ta-ta rwan. I nearly took my head off with a saw.